your strength. To guard and defend. Crush them.
Time to say bye. Boom.
You won't get away.
Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Lend me your strength. Lend me your strength.
Nap time. Relax. Time to say bye. Boom.
You won't get away. Lend me your strength. To guard and defend. Crush them.
I cannot fit in the box. Stop.
Stand still.
It's never enough. It's passion is never enough.
And I'm no exception.
Lend me your strength.
Time to say bye. Boom.
You won't get away.
Welcome back, Magma3. I'm here. We're going to continue with the ghost hunting. We didn't finish it yet, so we'll keep going, see how many we can get done. Sounds like game's already up. Yep, there we go. It's like the longest mini quest ever. And it's going to expire in a couple of days. What are these things? Starfire Parkland. Oh, wallpapers on the phone. Huh. That's weird. Oh, it's also limited time rewards. Not bad. Okay. 2 new quests. I keep getting anonymous calls in the dead of night, or weird stuff that's happening in a haunted house. We'll do the dead of night one. Pretty good rewards. If I get a scary prank call while live on stream, it'll definitely be good for the show. I think this is more like a bad debt or some kind of vengeance. Oh, well, what do you think? I'm worried that the Heliobire upload are good because the details in the post are true, especially the part about deliberately choosing to call in the middle of the night. As far as I know, some Heliobi can be really crafty and deliberately choose to ambush victims when they're completely off guard. Sounds pretty dangerous, but can Heliobi use Jade, Abakai, or phones? Heliobi can't use Jade, Abakai directly unless they take possession of a victim. Darn it. Better to go take a look. We can split up to cover more ground. There's more than enough of us to split into 2 groups. Yeah, if we split up, we can task one group with tracing this call to its source. Let's split up. We'll meet back with the thread's original poster. Quoho, you can go investigate the source of the scary call. Okay, I'll go to the realm keeping commission and ask around.
Hard work needs hard rest.
Ooh, a shopkeeping kit. I always go looking for this or something.
Buying a book? Which one do you need? I'll help you.
Aha. More music. Those music stores with the CDs or so. Hey, wait. I knew it was you. You're that streamer. Are you AU straight ass? Little Gwei, would you authenticate the ID again? Please call Gwei when we're out. Ms. Awei, can you please tell us what's going on? Late every night, my Jade Abacus will get anonymous calls. I bravely answer them, and this person tells me I have to meet them, as they have something they want to tell me. When they call back later, the voice grows really weird, as though it weren't human, asking me why I haven't yet come in, or suddenly bawling out of misery to the point that I'm almost carried off. Have you offended anyone? Do you remember what address they said? I do. I record everything in my Jade Abacus. I planned on going, but there was nobody at the harbor, and I got this feeling, which made my hair stand on end, so I didn't venture out. But I can't control my cursed curiosity, and so I want to ask you to help me go and keep this appointment. I'll send you the coordinates. Please help meet that guy for me, please. 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 Ooh, they send me here. It's a battleground.
Good quality, good price. A life lived in love will never be dull.
Made it. Oh, it's easy. Have you arrived yet? I just arrived, still searching. Don't worry, we just got to the dock. Hang on. I just called back and it got through. The location is now at blank. This place used to be a passenger terminal, but it's been empty since the Starskiff line has changed. Something feels off. Anyway, you've got to be careful. Yeah, you stay safe too. Sending me that way. Let's check it out. That's way over there, but I can teleport to that. Judging by the coordinates, it's right here. Whoa, watch out!
Lend me your strength.
Stand still.
To guard and defend. Crush them.
Time to say bye. Boom. Didn't hurt.
Lend me your strength.
Whoa, what are you doing here? Oh yeah, shouldn't we have split up? I just got back from the Realm Keeping Commission, where the clerk helped me retrieve call logs from my Jade Abacus. The data shows the source of the call was here. I'm very sorry, but Tail isn't here. I've made trouble for everyone. We're friends, so don't even sweat it. Yeah, so long as you're fine, that's all that matters. Excuse me, have you forgotten that something? Who's that guy? It's the one who made the scary prank call. The Jade Abacus tracking display is right on top of it. But can the Mara Struck actually use Jade Abaci? That's a question that we've to ask of the involved party. I'll stand guard, make sure it doesn't attack. You got 3 Heliobi on you, buddy. Bizarre Wraith Warden. Quick, help me out. Taking out such a vicious creature means you're all outstandingly capable. Please, won't you be good to the very end and let me possess you for a few days? This stench seems familiar. Why, you're a Heliobus. Huh? So you can tell? Fine, no use pretending anymore. Just my luck. I find a host body, and it turns out to be a stark raving lunatic. I can't take this. Can you please do me a solid here and help me out so I can borrow another body for a couple days? I might as well just lend you my life. The nerve. I'd just be temporarily borrowing it for a couple days, using your body to eat and drink and rest a bit. It's no big deal. Wait up. Please clear up for me what all that midnight ruckus was about before. You're not going anywhere until you do. Fine. Didn't I already tell you? Besides, there's absolutely no way I can escape right now. I wasn't the one who did all that violent stuff. He's incredibly insane and outside my control. As for that midnight ruckus, that was when I finally managed to wrest back control. Well, she had a Jade Abacus on her with an emergency contact in it, so I kept trying to call them. I don't need to tell you what happened next. Alright, I've finished explaining everything to you. Now are you going to help me or not? I've got a way to get you out, but I can't let you borrow me. Well, you'll have to go to prison and wait a while. That's great, everything's going to be great. So long as I can get out of this meat suit and it's not stuck together with this maniac. Well, come on out then. Wraith Warden belts out a strange roar, and you and your companions something and nothing happens. That's the best I can do. I can't get out of this body no matter what I try. There's this thought stuck in the girl's head. She doesn't let it go no matter what, and it's binding us together tightly. Mara Struck's lingering obsession? Could it be their emergency contact? That wasn't me just then. Hope I didn't scare you. Just then I managed to read the last remaining thought stuck in the girl's head. Oh boy, I know what she wants now. She wants to see the emergency contact in her Jade Abacus one last time to say one final goodbye. Say goodbye to a friend? But that's not to mention whether or not her friend wants to meet up with the Mara Struck. She doesn't want her friend to see her like this, right? There is a problem that's easily taken care of. If you just let me out of her body, I'll definitely help her grant her wish. I get it.
This battle is unavoidable.
Stand still.
Time for a shot.
Good times never last. Time to say bye. Boom.
Nap time.
Leave it to me. You know nothing of the weight behind survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
We've entered the storm. To guard and defend! Crush them! There's always a weakness.
Relax.
Oh yeah, finally free. Trapping me inside herself like that. What an incredibly powerful obsession. I'll grant her final wish out of respect for her for such formidable power. Come on, let's go and see who it is she's so infatuated with. Don't worry, I'll just change into her appearance first. Good, that's how I remember it. And you are... What's up with you? We were just chatting. I'm Sigurd, the Heliobus you were just talking about. Come on, let's get moving. I'm about to go back right now. It's you! After all these years, you're finally thinking of coming back. It's me, I'm back. I think you avoided me because you hated me. How could I? If it weren't for you scolding me then, maybe I'd still be an insufferable wretch now. I shouldn't have been so mean to you before, and I shouldn't have signed you up without asking first. All I was thinking about was sending you off. And that's why I did something so stupid. Let the past be the past, don't take it to heart. And I'm far too late showing my gratitude. Without you, I'd definitely still be all discombobulated. I'm sorry about the call. My Jade Abacus got broken and everything was static. Good thing I'm seeing you now, then. It's getting late and you should go home. It's no good hanging around outside when it's this late. But how long were we chatting for? So what about you? Don't you want to go home and take a look around? No, I've got something important on when the Ten Lords commission. I come to tell you I'm safe, and I should probably go back now. Always take extra care whenever you leave the house. You're running errands now for the Ten Lords. Things are different now, and I can't help you out with anything. Alright. You notice that Aoi seems anxious as her fingers fidget nervously at the hem of her blouse. How have you been? Pretty good. Oh. Anything else you'd like to say to me? Nothing. Take care, Aoi. You too, little sister. Huh? Huh? Little sister? Aoi maintains a solemn, silent expression as the air around her seems to freeze. After a while, she takes a deep breath to finally break this most awkward of silences. I've been fine. You don't have to worry. You can go with your mind at ease. As she says this, she lets out a deep sigh of relief, and you notice the rims of her eyes becoming red. You watch her as she leaves and she's lost to the night before letting out a sigh of relief. It's finally over. Now it's time for us to part ways. Goodbye, all. Where do you think you're going? Didn't you promise that you'd do anything as long as we helped out, that you get out of there? Heliobi really are tricky. Get into the gourd now. And we got new exorcisms. This one's slippery. Gotta get back to the garden. Won't be able to relax until it's subdued there. Expel evil, stray spirits, you seal it in the word. Even though it was all just a mistake, something still somehow felt wrong. Those sisters are hard to understand. It's like the Cloud Knights in their passphrases. She's already Mara-struck, but she still managed to hang in there because of her big sister. No wonder the Helioblast possessed her. It's a pity. You have lost touch with your own little sister for years. But when you meet again, it all plays out just like this. Anyway, do you think she already knows? Knows what? I mean, knows that her sister's already passed away? Seeing her final expression, it felt like she knew. I think so too. She was crying at the end, right? What a careful observation. There's absolutely no way I could have noticed that detail. Yeah, seeing how she was, she would probably need to go back and digest things for a while. It feels like those two have been quite a few stories between them. But if the people involved aren't willing to say, then we can't just make rash inquiries into their personal affairs. Ah, forget it. This midnight terror, or whatever it is, now resolved. The two of them meeting up again is like some kind of reunion. Based on official processes, something should get sent now that the assignment has been completed. I thank you for your efforts, Mingo. Breaking news. OMG, I tried live streaming my ghost encounter and the results were insane. A ghost meetup. Here's what happened. Ghost call recording received. We're on it. The first one. Great job. That's all for today. Head home early, everyone. See you all later. Well, it turns out this whole thing was it's just a misunderstanding. I'm really sorry about that. But I've never thought I'd ever see my sister again after all these years. You have some context? Hold on, what's happening here? Can you give me some context first? Same here, same here. My parents were Cloud Knights, but they passed away when we were young. Since I had it to support both of us, I had to work all day and didn't have much time to discipline my sister. As a result, she ended up becoming a troublemaker and didn't even finish school. So I secretly applied to her. For her to join the Cloud Knights, hoping that being in the forces would straighten her out, and maybe she'd become a better person. When she found out what I did, we had a huge argument. She thought I was meddling in her life. I thought she'd refuse to serve and spill the beans to the military affairs office, but she actually joined the Cloud Knights. After that, we started to drift apart, and eventually one day, she disappeared without a trace. You did what was best for her. Unruly youngsters should go through tough experiences to shape them. I always thought she didn't want to see me because she resented me for enlisting her in the Cloud Knights. But when I saw her today, she told me that she got transferred to the Ten Lords Commission and she didn't have a chance to contact me and explain everything. Now I see she's doing well, and I finally can breathe a sigh of relief. As long as she doesn't... regret it. I'm okay with it. Anyway, it was a misunderstanding from the start. Sorry for dragging you into my family drama. Go for it, little boy. I'll be supporting you. Sad, sad, sad. Thumbs up. We're almost at 400,000. Hey, we can teleport there. That's new. Wait, I saw a message from Sushang. Little boy, you've really gone viral. How did you find it? How did you just find out? I went to Aurum Alley today, and everyone there is talking about you. Lady Gui's going viral. You must have misheard. Is this what fame feels like? I heard she's viral, but to be honest, I didn't really feel it. It looks like it's real. You need to go online more. What are they saying though? They're saying Little Boy announced during her live stream that she's going to stop her activities, and they're guessing the reason behind it. What? What? Love it when they say what? So, you haven't heard either? Sushang, you almost made me blank out. You're saying that the word on the street is that I was going to quit, right? Uh-huh, totally. So, is that true? Totally? True? This is fake news. Misinformation. My goodness, neither of you have even watched my stream. Did you watch my stream, Mangler? I don't watch streams. That's what you did. Little Boy didn't say that. I don't watch streams. Sorry, I just don't watch the stream either. This can't be. Come to think of it, this might make good content. I will passionately debunk the fake news in my live stream tonight. Okay. Alright, where's my next exorcism? Edict. Buy 1 stack, maximum 5 stacks. Only requires charged. Inflicts paranoia on all enemies, lasting 1 turn. While paranoia, every time they're attacked, they get imaginary damage. That's a lot of damage. Regenerates energy for all teammates, extra ultimate damage. Alright, I'll go with this one. Demon Shackle. Alright, weird stuff happening in the Austin house. Haunted house. A haunted house, a ghost. I can already smell our followers increasing. This must be the work of a Helioport. Yes, I imagine so. We're not ruling out the chance that it's a fraud. There's no doubt about it, it's a Helioport. It's so hard to tell what's true and what's not on the network. We should go and visit before reaching a conclusion. So, will you go, Huohuo? I found some clues that may be linked to Tail on another post. I want to go and confirm for myself. You go and do what you need, Huohuo, Little Boy, Mangler, and I will go to the haunted house. Don't worry, we're on it. Make sure you tell us if you come across any trouble, Huohuo. After all, it's not the ghost hunting squad without any of us, right? Thank you. I've messaged the person who made the post, and he sent me an address. Alright, ghost hunting squad, let's move out. Move out. Off to the Medicine Bureau. This is the meeting place. That must be the person who made the post. You're finally here. It's me. I'm the landlord of the haunted house. Just call me Renault. Woo, let's go. It's time to investigate your haunted house. Wait a minute. Where is your Ten Lords member? We may not be members of the Ten Lords, but we're all pretty capable. Is there something that you cannot tell us? It's not that I'm looking down on you, it's just that there are so many strange stories in the Ghostly Grove, and so many of them are baseless made-up stories. But this time, I've met the real thing. Without the assistance of the Ten Lords Commission, I fear that you alone may not be of any use. We've dealt with this thing before. Fine, there are some things that I didn't mention in my original post. You'll understand once I explain. At first, this was just a property, and I bought it at a low price, thinking I'd gotten myself a steal. But after they sold me the property, I never heard from the previous owner again. It was later when I learned that every prior landlord had met with an unfortunate end. I never used to believe in haunted houses or anything like that, but ever since I moved in, I've developed a cough, and it was difficult for me to even breathe sometimes. It's starting to make me nervous. After some time, I bought a geomantic master. He checked his compass and said that, though there are windows in pavilions, there is no flow of yang energy. The courtyard walls do not foster a growth of wealth. There is sickness to the east, and the population to the west lacks harmony and community. The four directions are not favorable, and the four elements clash. What's more, this house has a long history, and all residents have met with ruin. Spiritfarers are frequently called, yet the spirits of the aggrieved dead linger. My advice: move out within 3 days, or you will fall gravely ill and tragedy will befall you. Are you sure this geomantic master isn't just a con man? We decide our fates, not the heavens. You should continue living there. What do you mean, continue living there? If I hadn't moved out when I did, I'd have fallen into Mara struck long ago. Even though I don't want this busted house anymore, it's still a personal asset. I'd like to sell it no matter the price. If you're going to investigate the haunted house, there's something I'd like to ask you. I knew it. Well, what is it? Who could have even sell this rickety old haunted house to? Little Gwei, I think we should just head back. I'll say a second. Well, whether I can sell it or not depends on the results of your investigation, does it not? While you're investigating the haunted house, could you help me find the deed? I won't be able to sell it without. If you do that, then I'll allow you to visit the haunted house. What do you think? Easy enough, leave it to us. I don't really know where this baffling self-confidence of yours comes from. Well, shall we head over? Thanks. I'm ready. Let's go. Alright, they recommend ice and electric. I'll keep team where it is and okay. Isn't this place exactly the same as the Heliobus Labyrinth when we encountered before? So creepy. Ah, there's a limited resource in the Shanshou Luofu. I just had to piece things together with a blueprint of a similar house. That must be the haunted house up ahead. So, we're staying here tonight. Good night. I thought we were going to be able to look around first. Inside. This isn't as scary as I imagined. This is a Luofu model house. How scary can it be? Either way, we need to find the deed and investigate the truth behind the Heliobus while we're at it. 2 birds, 1 stone. Then we'll put up a haunted house investigation post to rake in the followers. You made it sound so easy. I'm a little concerned. Come to think of it, don't you think that advertisement board over there is a little out of place? Is this something that should be in a civilian home? Nope. Come to think of it. Or, come on. Let's go take a look. The shelf, immovable, reliable, and stable. Why is there sparkling green stuff there? Aha! A plant, nothing out of the ordinary. And a board. Odd billboard. An advertisement board that looks a little out of place. No one would have something like this in their house. Listen, investigate closely. As you move closer, it flips over like it came to life. Whoa, the wanted poster for Kafka! Given that some time passed since the Ambrosia Arbor incident, the Lofu should have already removed the wanted notice for the Stellaron Hunters. However, grassroots level work can be slow, and you may still see Kafka's wanted poster on the streets. However, a wanted poster for Kafka appearing here in the courtyard of an very haunted house should raise some caution among you and your companions due to its unexpected nature. It shouldn't be here. You should probably get closer and take a look. Touch it. Ah, it changed. I see something. Grab it. She's got a mask on. Who would have expected this? Our first thought right now is, this must be a clue about the haunted house. I want to tear it down. Stop. Crash. A strangely colored stone falls down before your eyes, as if someone has noticed you looking at the wanted poster. There's no one around, just where did this come from? As you pick it up, you realize it's probably an important clue. At this moment, you hear a ghostly voice coming from behind you, like an echo that directly imprints into your brain. Save me. It's so dark, I don't want to be trapped here. Find me, the magnetic stone, it's the first clue. Bring it, come find me, come and save me. The weakened voice seems to have come to an abrupt halt. Did you hear it? It was a vengeful spirit. I heard it. I suddenly don't want to rescue them. Well, what do you mean by a vengeful spirit? That was obviously a heliobus, right? Yes, it looks like all the clues are hidden in this residence. All we need to do is find the heliobus and then the problems will be solved. This magnetic stone must have some use. Take it for now. There's no time to waste. Let's look around for any more clues around here. Heavy stone, engraved with some kind of script. Hard to make out. Could use rubbing paper. Copy the inscription and read it. Try using it. Alright, we need paper. Let's find some paper. Over here. Cloud Knight Devastator Glaive. Extremely sharp. Take it in case it comes in handy. Broken box. Hard to move. Lock corroded. Hole the size of a fist. Top side. Metallic inside. There's a way to get it out. Use the stone. Magnetic stone. You hear a metal item cling to it. Guide the item to the missing hole and extract it. We got a key. Now we can open that door. Door is sealed shut, requires a key. Use the key. Anything else in here? Don't think so. We're looking for paper also. Food box. Prepared very recently. Remove the food. All the food taken out like a rice ball. Someone was hungry. Broken courier package. Sealing tape very strong. Is there a way to open it? Use that little knife thing. Rips it open. And get a key. Alright, got a key. Old bell. Small animal. Take it. It might come in handy. Alright, I guess key in here. I could talk to them. Let's investigate the area. Might have missed some clues. Door sealed shut. Requires key. Guess what we have? Another key. Wait, are those ladies? Oh, they moved. They teleported. Open the safe and take out the deed. Birdcage. Captive has long left. Teapot. Ooh, a box. Exquisite safe. Looks like it's holding precious items. Note attached. Reminding. Let's try inputting the password. Password is T. No T digits. Find clues to prove it. Enter the password. No idea what it could be. Courier package. Ringing sound. Let's use that bell. Ring the bell. Package moves closer. Courier package making a growling sound. Hungry creature and waiting to be fed. Throw in some food. Meow meow, woof woof, awoo awoo, growl growl, peep peep. Here's a rice ball. Burst out, snap up the rice ball, low growl, what on earth's in that box? Invisible monster crawls out, shuffles along the wall, leaving handprints. Follow it and see. Handprints remain. Scrap rubbing paper. Hey, hey, there's that paper we needed. Let's do the paper thing. Just try the code for the lock. Rub it on the surface. To my unfamiliar friend, I trust you've come for my safe. However, before that, I believe you should become aware of what had transpired within this residence. As an outworlder burdened with a gravely ill wife, I invested a considerable sum to acquire this property near the Alchemy Commission. I have resided here for quite some time and have encountered numerous inexplicable phenomena. Whispers seem to emanate from the corners, and an unexplainable chill occasionally fills the air, and my furniture would move on its own. These occurrences led me to experience several severe nervous breakdowns, succumbing to overwhelming despair. Just as I nearly visited my home for sale, a real estate agent tormented me too. He inquired, "Is your house haunted? A haunted property like this won't fetch a high price. Selling it to me at a reduced rate would be your best option. However, I never disclosed the haunted nature of my home to him. If you are perceptive enough, you might discern the true reason behind the haunting. I don't do things like other people. Upon discovering the truth, I resolved to seek retribution. I placed the deed within the safe, refraining from selling it to anyone, and let the agent wander about the place for all eternity. I shall depart from the Shenzhou for good, ensuring that he never gains possession of this abode. If you, my unfamiliar friend, wish to unlock the safe, you must solve the puzzle I have left behind. M is 71839, N is 7193, and V is 183. The combination of the safe is written on the note affixed to the surface. Enter the correct combination and you shall discover the surprise I prepared for you. I didn't write these down, but I will later. If I have to come back and do it. Looks like we found everything we need. Look at the clues. Yep. What's T? Ah, okay, so we have to figure out what T must be. So if we have to use the code. So if M and N are I have to calculate. So tough. Why not drawing them with your hands? M looks like this, N like this. What does have to do with the 9 square grid? Being way too abstract. T is likely held in the same. Come on, we're counting many. Okay, so if M is da 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 da, and N is da 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 da, and V is da da da, and T must be da da da. 130. Maybe 1, 2, 3, 8. Definitely start with 1. 3. 8. Doesn't seem right. Let's try again. If it's a Chinese character, then it's so I bet it's 4 numbers. Because the way they write their characters is they do all the horizontals, and then all the verticals. So let's go 1, 3, and 2, 8. I didn't even say 8 yet. Are you trying to help me? Whatever. You successfully opened the safe, and alongside the deed is the something you never expected to see, a healing bus. You finally came. Blasted humans, cursed humans, how dare you do this to me?
Good times never last. Time to say bye. Boom.
That was easy. that was from that bonus item, exorcisms. Makes me super strong. Stop, I can be reasonable. Finally, a living person for me to breathe is sweet. To breathe the sweet scent of life. Let me catch my breath first. What is wrong with you all? Do you think these kind of terrifying tricks are funny? You almost scared me to death. Wait, are you haunting? Isn't the haunting caused by Heliobot? Who told you that? Aren't humans the ones who make houses haunted? Seriously. We heard from the landlord, Renault, that this place is haunted. So we came here to investigate. Renault, the landlord. Wait, you're talking about Renault? He said his name was Renault. Owner of the house was indeed Renault, and he was a short-lived species who died a century ago. So the person who actually saw me was Renault's ghost? No, it's an imposter Renault. That's right. The truth is that just that morning, I've had enough here. You lot get me in that gourd and get me out of here. Take me somewhere where some life is with some life and yang energy. I'm taking you right now. So what's the deal with Renault? Look at his picture. Isn't it the same one that's on the deed? I saw that by accident, and I didn't mean to see it. That is indeed the same person. The name on the deed is Renault, and he was an outworlder. So, who is the Renault that we met before? I think I have an idea. Come on, let's go back and see the landlord. Family photo, we get a picture of the three. Renault, dated 100 years ago. And the deed. Doesn't match the Renault. That gives me some confidence. I actually want to try out the one that we were having trouble beating.
Come on.
And our position with Dr. We're back. Well, did you find my deed? Well, how about we test you a little about exactly who is the owner of the household written on the deed. Is it not Renault? So you are Renault? Yeah, I told you before, I am Renault. Wrong. Renault was a short-lived species that passed away a century ago. It says right here in the deed. You're not the real Renault. What? You faked the haunting. You were the one that chased out the real landlord of the haunted house. We found a picture of Renault and his family. Which one of these is you? We found messages left behind by Renault. His family recorded multiple supernatural incidents they encountered. In the end, these hauntings forced them to sell the house and move out of here. Just when you thought that no one would know who this outworlder was, you tried to sell his property. But realizing this haunted house really was haunted, you got scared. And you contacted us on Ghostly Grove, hoping that the Ten Lords Commission would help drive away these ghosts for you. We have all the evidence here. I'm a Cloud Knight. I'll be taking you with me to the Realm Keeping Commission. Curses! Curse you! Now the truth behind the haunted house comes to light. That's for them to handle. I've already explained the situation to the Commission. I'm sure they'll be able to handle this. Let's go back to the garden. Put the unfortunate Heliobus into the tower. Another one down. Another one bites the dust. I never thought the results of our haunted house investigation would be that it wasn't haunted at all. Although that doesn't stop us from posting an update on the Ghostly Grove. Cabin in the Midst. Debunking the haunted house, no more fake news. A horror immersion marketing plan. Second one. I never thought someone would do something as despicable as faking a haunting to scare someone off and sell their assets for profit. We have a saying in my homeworld, sometimes men's hearts are even darker than demons. Seeing how scared that Heliobus was, I finally truly understood this phrase. Even though we found out the truth behind the haunted house, I feel a little unsatisfied. Well, let's leave it there. I've got things to do. See you later. Yay, we broke 400k. Next stop, 1 million. New assignment, a fixed troll gathered. Everyone, something terrible has happened. Ho-Ho is missing. What? Did she say that we were going where she was going before she left yesterday? No, she didn't. Now think about it. Something's been off with her since yesterday. Maybe ask Hanya. Maybe Hanya can find her. Let's meet at the usual place. Our ghost hunting squad can't afford to lose any members. I've already published a post. Since you're here, let's give it a quick once over. I'll be there soon. I'm on my way. Alright, before we do that, let's see if we can challenge the Chronicle. Now we're going to see if our new Exorcismic can beat this. We have to make sure we got the right team. Let's use you. And you. And should we go fire or electric? Let's go electric. She's the strongest character we have, and then we need a healer. Exorcismic's not equipped. Am I not allowed to? How do we... Okay, they recommend the Demon Shackle, which is the one I wanted to use. That was the one I had equipped before. Okay, let's see if we have any better luck this time.
This battle is unavoidable. We've entered the storm. To guard and defend! Crush them!
You know nothing of the weight behind this. Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
There we go. That was good to know.
Good times never last.
I know it's not the right thing.
Time to say bye. Boom. Stand still.
That'll take more than medicine.
Cutting the net.
Now everybody's getting bonus attacks. Now if we hit it, we hurt through that, right?
You'll pay for this. Relax, naughty child. Nap time.
Stand still.
One down.
Troublesome.
I'm fine.
Say bye to breathing.
Two down.
Good times never last. Time to say bye. Boom.
And he's about to do an attack. Can't wipe him out there. Let's use... Work.
Lend me your strength.
Let's begin.
Right now.
Didn't hurt.
You know nothing of the weight behind this power. Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
That'll take more than medicine. Nap time.
Relax.
This battle is unavoidable.
Stand still.
We've entered the storm. To guard and defend! Crush them!
Leave it to me.
Oh, I know down player, so we lost him.
Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Thanks. You're too good to me. May as well kill them all. Good times never. Time to say bye. Boom.
Last chance. Phew. Just in the nick of time. New difficulty level unlocked. Let's see if everybody's alive or not. Alright, they want me to use ice and electric, which I like ice and electric. Switch. Imaginary, you're switching to ice. And should I keep you or I'll keep you because we need to be able to get hit. Alright, so every time we beat one, they're going to get them stronger. More and more precautious as we knock them off. It might even behoove us to save them all from their legacy.
Practice is over. Swords descend! We've entered the storm. To guard and defend! Crush them!
Good times never last. Time to say bye. Boom.
Bladed flight!
Didn't hurt.
There's always a weakness. Lend me your strength. That'll take more than medicine.
Stand still.
Strike with heart. Lend me your strength. Time for a shot. Nap time.
Relax.
Bladed flight! I've dishonored just in time. Just a little something. Think nothing of it. Resistance is timely.
Good times.
More than medicine.
Time to say bye. Boom. Stand still.
Troublesome. We've entered the storm. To guard and defend! Crush them! I'm okay. This battle is unavoidable.
They're getting brutal and heavy and then finish them off.
That'll take more than medicine.
Finish them and get strong. But it's worth it. Awesome.
Your assistance is timely. But You'll pay for this. We must protect.
Didn't work. I had the right idea, but I don't think I was quite strong enough. But that was better than I expected. Alright, back to the mission. Oop, not that one. Hey fam, little Gwei needs your help now. Folks, something's happened. During our nightly adventures, the ghost hunting squad is facing its greatest crisis ever. One of our team members has gone missing. Ever since our ghost hunting mission a few days ago. A few days ago? We've searched everywhere, including her usual haunts. We can't find any trace of her. If anyone has seen her, contact Little Gwei immediately. We're counting on you. Ooh.
It appears we are all present. The Spiritfarers who were supposed to report to Huohuo mentioned they didn't see her today. I'll get straight to the point. I have no idea where Huohuo may be. However, if we combine our efforts, we may be able to piece together some clues. Each of you are close to Huohuo. Did you notice anything unusual about her yesterday?
She was concerned about her tail. It seems like there's something weighing on her mind lately. She thinks she's slowing us down.
Since becoming a judge, Huohuo has often thought about resigning. She thinks she might not be cut out for the task. If you ask me, after she lost Tail, I think her urge to resign became even more apparent.
What if Huohuo came across a lead today? Something that sounded like Tail's doing? Knowing her, she's probably gone looking for him.
And yet, she didn't come to any of us for help. That's not like her. Given the type of person she is, if she did have any clues, she would seek out our help. If she hasn't shared anything with us, it means there is only one possibility.
She's been deceived. Perhaps she doesn't trust us. She must be some reason for acting alone. Must have some reason for acting alone.
Right. Maybe someone deceived her with news about Tail. Told her she could only go alone. Sounds like a trick some nasty kidnapper would use.
Cirrus. The only one who may have knowledge of Tail's whereabouts is Cirrus, whose plans were foiled due to Tail's actions.
Even if Cirrus doesn't know where Tail is, given the shared history, they wouldn't hesitate to cause trouble.
Let's go. We must try to squeeze some answers out of Cirrus.
Can't you stay and chat with me for a while?
Heartbreak.
Come on, then.
Be right back. We'll get back. Alright, let's talk to Cirrus.
Since when did Fixstral Garden become...
Is where he always is.
Well. Insects who don't know when to quit. I sense you have questions. Go on. Ask away.
Huohuo is missing, and I'm willing to bet you know something about it.
How careless. Your companion vanishes right under your noses, and you fail to notice. Why am I the one you're pestering?
You left without a word. Someone clearly deceived her. You lied about Tails' whereabouts.
The Ten Lords Commission might not be able to completely eradicate the Heliobi, but we have plenty of ways of dealing with them.
Oh, how threatening. Save your breath. I know your tactics. Let's cut to the chase. I do know something about it.
I knew it!
Believe it or not, while you were distracted, she came and found me. She asked me if I knew where Mr. Tail was, and I simply gave her a clue. She searched high and low, but came back empty-handed, of course. If only you could have seen her expression, simultaneously terrified and desperate to know more. Utterly hilarious. In the end, I became fed up with her constant nagging. I told her that her beloved Tail had splintered and been reduced to an ember without a single memory. You should have seen her face!
Don't bully her. Where is she?
I started feeling sorry for her. Out of pity, I told her that her tail was hiding in Cloudford, preparing to flee to Xianzhou on a star skiff. I also told her that the Ten Lords Commission was in the process of recapturing all the Heliobi. If she were to turn to you for help, Mr. Tail would be imprisoned, even if she managed to find him. Looks like she took the bait.
Lies! You can't possibly know where Tail disappeared to.
Maybe I do, maybe I don't. But I have no doubt about one thing. My friends are ready and waiting for her in Cloudford.
How could she be tricked so easily?
I tricked you, didn't I? You should have faith in your friend. Perhaps Wawa is safe and sound. Perhaps she managed to subdue the Heliobi. If you rush to Cloudford, there's still a chance you might find her.
Not good. Let's head to Cloudford quickly.
The paperwork will have to wait. I'm coming with you.
Chest post. While we're gone, he's gonna do something else crazy. I'm sure it was just a distraction. But you gotta be distracted, it's part of the game. He was here.
What do we do now? I'll go get help from the Alchemy Commission.
Hold on. Let me take a look at her.
She's sleeping. Anya does a check on her.
She's unresponsive. It looks like a heliobus has taken control of her mind.
How could this happen? Can you try using the harmonic chime?
This isn't just a heliobus illusion. It's a complete sensory barrier, cutting off the individual from the outside world. In this case, even the harmonic chime won't work. This isn't something the healers at the Alchemy Commission can handle. I'll take Huohuo back to the Ten Lords Commission. Perhaps they'll have an answer. As for now, I'm temporarily suspending the activities of the ghost hunting squad.
But...
The situation has changed completely. Without the assistance of a judge, continuing would place all of you in grave danger, defeating the purpose of the squad.
But Miss Hanya, this is to save our friend.
I know. I understand. But please, let the Ten Lords Commission deal with this. We'll find a way to extract this heliobus from Huohuo.
Miss Hanya, tell me straight. Does the Ten Lords Commission actually have a solution?
Let's interrogate Cirrus.
Yeah! Cirrus is bound to know what this heliobus is up to.
No, we shouldn't do what they expect us to do. They've been manipulating us from Fixtroll Garden all along. We need to find out what they really want before we go any further.
We are not completely out of options. It might be possible to use another heliobus to drive out the one that seized Huohuo's mind.
But why would a heliobus ever want to help people?
Wait.
Miss Hanya, do you mean to say that...
Anya takes out her gourd.
I've been keeping tail here all along.
What?
Don't look so surprised, young lady.
Surprised? Huohuo has been worried sick trying to find you, and now something else has gone after her.
You flaming furball! What the heck is going on? Did you know about this the whole time, Miss Hanya?
As per our rules, any free-roaming heliobus must be sealed away. I was merely following protocol. Besides, it was Tail who requested this.
It's a long story. I only recall a moment during that fateful night when my consciousness was on the verge of shattering into a million pieces. Time stood still. I watched myself parting from Ignomar, drifting without purpose. Then, before I knew what had happened, the girl had retrieved me, and a judge of the Ten Lords Commission had sealed me within a tail. I believe you humans call this kind of thing an end-of-life experience. But why would a heliobus experience one of those? Ridiculous. Since I'd slipped the leash, I thought I might as well change bodies and savor a bit of freedom. But then...
Lucky for you, you met me.
my luck took a sour turn when I ran into this demoness. I mean, judge. When I was with Huohuo, she constantly rant about me, whining about all the problems I'd caused her, how I'd ruined her life. It was only after I vanished that she realized she'd taken my power for granted. I wanted to hear her cry about it. So, in a fit of anger, I had this demon, judge, imprison me in the gourd.
You had had your wish. Now, I'm offering you a chance to regain your freedom. Not by letting you go, but by going back to the way things were. Do we have a deal? Can I trust you, Tail?
Of course! We're pretty much co-workers at this point. So, all I have to do is possess Huohuo and take out those other pesky heliobi, right? Time to give this heedless creature a reality check.
All up to you now, Tail.
It's exorcism o'clock!
Managed to grab some sleep, Nat?
Don't burn
This
yourself
doesn't
out.
work out.
Where am I? Tail? Are you here? I feel like I've been possessed.
Tail, is that you?
Mom? Is this an illusion? Mom, what are you doing here? I've missed you so much.
Stay back! Don't come any closer! I don't know who you are, but you're not my Huohuo. Keep that filthy thing you're carrying away from me.
Is my sister okay?
Is my sister okay?
The farther you stay away from her, the better. I'm sorry, Huohuo. Your father and I had no choice but to send you to the Ten Lords Commission. Oh, it's best if you pretend we never existed.
Even though she knows this is just a mirage made by Heliobus.
Hey, I remember you.
Huohuo's tail is all singed. It looks like a giant sparkler. Stay away from us, monster! Trying to make us feel sorry for you? I can't stand people who do that.
I'm not.
I'm not trying to make you feel sorry for me.
I heard your parents don't want you anymore. You should be the one feeling sorry.
We shouldn't be talking to a monster anyway. Let's get out of here.
She knows mirage made by Heliobus, something.
I'm not a monster. What should I do? Tail? How are you still here? I see now. You're leaving me too. Everyone always leaves me. I don't want to be alone. Not yet.
I haven't left!
Please, Tail. No more words. I can't bear to see you fade away.
Are you a judge or not? This Heliobus is distorting your perceptions. Get a grip! Resist them!
They've all gone. All abandoned me.
All gone? Just watch me. I'll drag them all back.
Nothing behind the door. Possess her. Tail possesses the mom.
Let's bring this one back.
She's gonna go unlock the door. No, she's not.
Huohuo, I'm sorry. It's better that you pretend Mom and Dad are no longer here.
How can your own flesh and blood be so heartless? These humans.
Tail takes the mom back classmate. Found it. This is the classmate tries to bring me.
Let's bring this one back.
Why does Huohuo get so much attention? I'm gonna get everyone to ignore her.
Ugh, the behavior of these brats is astounding.
This tail is just so creepy. It glows like some sort of torch. Gross!
Hey!
Success.
Want to lose a hand?
Got the
Whoa,
classmate.
look! I brought everyone back for you.
Who's back?
Whoa, our precious girl. Mom and Dad shouldn't have left you all alone. Whoa, I'm sorry. I was just jealous that your tail is cooler than mine. Whoa, I've always dreamed about having such a cool tail. Why don't you come play with me?
Oh, they're only here because you possessed them and made them come back. This isn't what I meant.
Oh, come on. You wanted them to return. They returned.
Tail? You're not an illusion. Oh, you're actually Tail. Where have you been all this time? I thought you were already...
Dead? Well, I haven't exactly had a picnic. Exploding into countless shards, being your shadow for all those rotten years. It's about time I had some good luck. I thought about getting out of here, but I couldn't shake the feeling there was something wrong. So I came back to see if you could manage on your own or if you were still a scaredy cat.
I'm sorry. I guess I still am.
No! You're selling yourself short. You're daring. How you had the courage to do something so dangerous amazes me. It's not bravery you lack, but sense.
What other choice did I have? I suspected that Cirrus was deceiving me, but the thought of losing you forever was... unbearable.
Forget about all that. I'm here now. But... did everyone really leave you? Because of me?
They left. Let them be. But at least you're back now, right?
But you came back for me. And that's all I need.
Well, since you put it like that, I suppose I have nothing to feel guilty about anymore. Well, somebody needs to keep you out of trouble. Speaking of which, there's a pesky Heliobus lurking right here. I'm coming for you. Don't even think about escaping.
Great. Time for a shot.
Stand still.
You know nothing of the weight. Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Just a little something. Think nothing of it. Now time. Relax.
Time for some hardship. Stand down.
Component damage. Good times never last. Time to say bye. Damage. Boom. Threat raised.
Finish one off.
I'm fine.
By the 10 lords. Surrender. May as well kill them all.
What a headache. Who's next?
Stand still.
Follow-up attack.
Wawa! You're awake! Seems like Tails' operation was a success!
Madame Hanya, Miss Gui, Sushang, and Mr. Trailblazer. Oh, thank you, all of you. Are you the ones who brought Tail back?
Well, where would we be without our squad leader? We had to help.
Oh, so Scaredy Cat is squad leader. Well, well, look at you.
Aw, that's just what Miss Gwainifin calls me.
Well, well. Tail actually does belong to Miss Wawa.
Excuse me?
Despite Cirrus's scheming and calculating, they clearly didn't expect Tail to return to Huohuo. Their plan to kidnap her was an utter failure. If they saw Huohuo as she is now, it would break their will.
Madam Hanya, urgent news from Victral Garden. The subdued Heliophyte are stirring again.
Ruh-roh.
Cirrus may not know the location of Tail, but they still figured out a way to divert everyone's attention.
Definitely Cirrus's ruse to divert our attention.
Cirrus may come
That's
across
all.
as hot-headed and impulsive, but under the surface, they are actually full of guile. No wonder they like to use analogies such as pawns and chess to describe people. One momentary lapse of concentration, and suddenly we find ourselves backed into a corner. It looks like the end game that General Jing Yuan has been trying to avoid is fast approaching. Sushang, please head to the seat of Divine Foresight and fetch the General. Let's hurry back to Fixtral Garden now, while there's still a chance to turn things around. It's time to teach Cirrus a lesson.
Bum bum bum. Not sure if we'll have enough time, but we'll see.
If it isn't the judges at the Ten Lords Commission, sluggish as ever. Oh, and is that Mr. Tail? Back to being a guard dog, I see. How delightful! This calls for a celebration. Still, after our last encounter, I've no intention of including you in my plans. To see Ignimar's most powerful fragment now burdened with emotions pains me. It's a pity, but you've become expendable.
Who are you calling expendable?
The Ten Lords' commissions matrix is still intact. The Heliobi cannot leave Fixtrol Garden. You may think you have the upper hand, but you're nothing more than a caged animal. You will never leave here.
Leave? That was never my plan. I came to Fixtrol Garden for one reason and one reason alone. To fight the Luofu's formidable general? He seemed fond of playing the waiting game. I merely capitalized on that. While you were all out on a wild goose chase, I rallied other Heliobi to my cause, thereby increasing my strength. Thanks to all of you, I've amassed the power of every Heliobus sealed within Fixtrol Garden. All I need to do now is wait for the General to make his grand entrance. Before that happens, I should keep my end of the bargain. Destroying you without leaving a trace.
Boss fight. The last one. Sirius's Heliobus ability can cause all enemies to immediately take action. There's a good chance that allies with Fiendfire can switch to the enemy's side, so watch out. Don't forget, we have the ultimates can turn the tide.
Good times.
Flexibly use the exorcism support is key.
Never last.
Alright, so I don't like that one. I do not have strength.
Time to say bye. Boom.
Great.
You know nothing of the weight behind this power. Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Apparently.
I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
A mere pawn.
I'll end your misery.
A mere pawn.
May as well kill them all.
Who's next?
Stand still.
Time to suffer.
Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
By the Ten Lords. Surrender.
That was my problem. What just happened?
They keep on coming back for more. What should we do, Tail?
Take it easy, kid. Heliobi might lack physical form, but they're not impervious to physical attacks. Cirrus is merely putting on a brave face. The moment they sense even a hint of defeat, it's over. They'll break into pieces regardless of how powerful they are.
So, just like what happened to Ignimar, once a Heliobus realizes they're going to lose, they'll shatter?
Exactly. And if there's anyone who can cause Cirrus to shatter, it's him.
The boss is back. Jingmon.
So, General, you finally decided to show up. Ready to face the music?
Defeat my army and I'll give you the rematch you seek. My words hold true. As I mentioned previously, when Tang Xiao and Ignamar fought, the scales were balanced. But for you, Cirrus, this game was never about fairness, was it? And yet here we are. My power decidedly outmatches yours. Notions of rules and equal competition are mere illusions. Now, if you don't mind, allow me to show you how the endgame is played.
Alright, we're back to full health.
Great.
Good times never last. Time to say bye. Boom.
You know nothing of the weight. Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
I'm gonna save that ultimate. I'm not gonna use
Time to suffer. Suppress. A miracle.
Now time to stand still. May as well kill them all.
Time to suffer.
Good times never last.
just in time.
Time to say bye. Boom.
See, I understand.
Let's begin.
Time to suffer.
Accept your defeat. You are bested.
The weight behind this. Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Let's raise it. Time to suffer. We'll come.
Good times never last. Time to say bye. Boom.
A mere pawn.
This isn't the
That's close. I definitely need to get Sealy out of the way. I'll change Sealy. You were useless, Sealy. Let's get somebody that can actually beef up people.
They keep on coming back for more. What should we do, Tail?
I'm fine.
We've entered the storm. To guard and defend! Crush them!
Good times never last. Time to say bye. Boom.
You know nothing of the weight behind. Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
See now with that extra oomph
Lend me your strength!
Say bye to breathing.
Relax. Time to suffer. I'm okay. Just in time.
Right. So we wanted to steal the ultimate. Oh, it disappeared.
Just a little something. Think nothing of it. That hurt. Lend me your strength. Time to suffer.
Good times never last. Time to say bye. Boom.
Unscathed. Suppress. By the temple. Time for a shot.
Alright, who should we do? Should we heal him so we can actually do some damage, or should we just...
Now time to
stand still.
Torch raised. Lend me your strength.
Accept your defeat. You are bested.
Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Torch raised. Relax. Not bad. We've entered the storm. To guard and defend! Crush them!
Okay, should I bring the healer on? I think I should.
Lend me your strength! That's better.
Timely treatment.
Just a little something. Think nothing of it. Time to suffer. Didn't hurt. Suppress.
Good times. Time to say bye. Boom.
Unscathed. By the temple. Time to suffer.
Leave it to me. Stand down.
Stand still.
Unscathed. Torch raised. Now time to relax.
All the way for the win again. Kafka for the win, as usual. We did it. We did it. I think we're done. Beat the boss.
The fate of humans means nothing to me. We play by our own set of rules.
Genuine.
Checkmate.
I concede.
That was close.
Good.
Scared me.
I am no Ignimor. I'm nothing. Nothing more than a faint flicker.
I know of no faint flicker that could strategize such a fierce battle against one of the Rainbow Arbiter's generals.
Listening to a winner feign humility is enough to make one sick.
The Heliobi may reflect our desires, but their fervent blaze is undeniably awe-inspiring. Neither General Tang Xiao nor myself would deride such a foe.
I have been bested. It's true. I only sought to lock horns with you regardless of victory or defeat. Next
is eternal punishment. For an inextinguishable flame such as yourself, I see no punishment more fitting than to see you confined to a vacant abyss, forever lamenting your past transgressions. Such is the fate that awaits you, Cirrus.
So be it. Mountains will crumble. Oceans will evaporate, but the Heliobi will always be there. patiently waiting for their day of freedom. And that day will come. As long as the generals of the Xianzhou live, my battle against them will continue. Until the stars themselves burn out.
Alright. I think we basically won. I'll collect rewards. If there's any other stuff, I'll show that the next time. Otherwise, I'll just finish it up. Thanks for watching. I'll double check see if the mouse is on. Oh, Lady Honey's on. We'll go ahead and break it. There we go. Have a wonderful weekend. See y'all later.